Minnesota Mandy, named after a state. She likes to eat candy on top of her steak. She's an archaeologist that just can't quit looking at old things. She's Minnesota Mandy. This is her YouTube page.
Oh, hey guys! You caught me today on another one of my nature walks. Today, we're going hiking. You guys want to come along with me? Let's do it! I just found something so cool. Come look. Do you see this? I think it might have been from ancient times. The cavemen themselves put them here. Actually, I think my cousin Colorado Cruz just put them here. Oh well. Ooh, look what I found. A beautiful yellow flower. I actually really love these flowers. I love how God uses them to kind of decorate for the spring. It's awesome. Wow, look what I just found. This boulder is so incredible. It almost looks exactly like a stack of tires. That's crazy. Whew. I think I'll take a seat here. Been hiking for some time. Take my bag off. Man, I love hiking. I love seeing all the things that God created, like the rocks in the ground or the flowers springing up from the earth. It's just amazing to see all that God created. And I love that we were created to also be creative. Actually, this hike kind of reminds me of the story that we learned last week, where God asked Abraham to surrender his son to him. We kind of didn't get to talk all the way about that story and how it plays out. So today, I'm going to talk about the rest of that story. But just so you know, this story has lots of twists and turns. It gets really intense. But I want to let you know that this story has a very happy ending. Okay, and scene. Cue the moody music. Once there was a father named Abraham. Abraham once was named Abram, and God gave him a promise that he would be a father of many nations. But he did not yet have his own son. God finally gives Abraham a son, and his name is Isaac. But plot twist, dun dun dun! Dun dun dun! God asks Abraham to surrender his son to him. For many people, they would have been very confused and maybe have been mad at God, but not Abraham. Abraham trusted God. He had huge faith in God. Now, we're gonna cut to the scene where we see Abraham and Isaac having a conversation about what God had asked Abraham to do.
What's up? I'm Abraham. God gave me a son, Isaac, and then he asked me to sacrifice my son on Mount Moriah. I gotta figure out a good way to tell my son about this.
Hey, I'm Isaac, and I love God, and I love my dad. Today we're going on a special hike. Can't wait to learn what it's all about.
Well, son, we are going on a hike here. We're gonna need to pack some things, like some wood, maybe something to light the wood on fire. And, by the way, you're gonna hold it all, and we're gonna hike up the mountain.
Sure, Dad. Sounds like fun.
Walking up the hill here, get a little out of breath.
Yeah, Dad. My legs are getting tired. Hey, quick question. What exactly are we supposed to be sacrificing? We got the wood. We got the fire. What are we going to sacrifice?
Well, son, the Lord will provide a sacrifice.
Pause. Okay, so here we have Abraham. He knows that God has asked him to sacrifice his son, Isaac. But when Isaac asks him what they were going to sacrifice, Abraham still had faith that God was going to provide the sacrifice for them. Time in.
Hey, Dad, look, the top of the mountain. We're almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build an altar here to give a sacrifice to God.
Cool, Dad. Still don't know where the sacrifice is, though. I hope it's coming soon.
Well, son, God has asked me to sacrifice you.
Me?
You.
Me?
Yes, you. But we're gonna have faith in God, that God is gonna provide the sacrifice.
Okay.
Isaac, I need you to get onto the altar.
Cool. Let me just lay down real quick.
Time out. Okay, I told you this was gonna get intense, but don't worry, this story has a happy ending. Because just as Abraham went to go sacrifice his son, to obey what God had asked him to do, and to sacrifice the thing he loved most, God stopped him. And God did in fact provide a ram over in a bush. So together, Abraham and Isaac sacrificed a goat to God. But not just any goat, it was a goat that God provided. You see, I believe that God never intended to have Abraham sacrifice Isaac. We can see in the story over and over that God asks Abraham to do something. He asks Abraham to obey him. And because Abraham has a relationship with God, he always obeyed. He always trusted God. And so today, my question to you is, as we get ready to build a brand new building for all of God's most valuable treasure, which is people, what are you willing to sacrifice to make sure that God's big plan comes to life? God may ask you to sacrifice some time. Maybe He wants you to create something and sell it and give that money to build the new building. Or maybe He wants you to sacrifice your talents and your abilities. Maybe you're gonna babysit or walk somebody's dog and get money to be able to give to the new building. No matter what it is, here's what I know, is that when we obey God like Abraham, and when we give up the thing that we think we love most, God always surprises us with something far beyond our imaginations. Minnesota Mandy, out!